Alright guys, here we finally made it. There's Bob and they're picking us up. We volunteered to sit in the back with the luggage, thinking it'd be cool. Nice drive down the beach. There's some shacks and stuff there. But it was a bumpy ride to say the least, and it's not cushioned except for my backside and in the middle. Here we are going into camp, the chapel hall, Main Street, the Buzzard's old house, Barry and C, super calm, like all the hooches. Alright, here we are in our hooch. Fancy word for plywood house. Nice little stove there. I bet you that thing just cranked out the heat. Here's Brian and I's room. A couple of very comfy beds, also made of plywood. Here's another room for some other people who aren't here. So, yeah, not bad. There's the chow hall. We ate all of our meals there. Super good. The medic office. Spent a day there because I got sick. That kind of sucked, but knocked it out pretty quick. Yeah, it's a cool town. I mean, this would be what it would have looked like, 150 years ago, when they were just throwing up little towns to get by, little boom towns, I guess. And, I don't think they used the level when they built any of these buildings, which makes them look more authentic. There's a street sign. They had those back in the 1800s, that's pretty sure. Saloon. No mining town's complete without a saloon. Funny thing is, it's a dry camp except for one day a week, but they have a saloon. Brian's got it hooked up here. 4th cast. Nice looking fish. Look at that thing. Woohoo! A bit more of a fight than Brian can handle, I think. I had 4 casts. I didn't catch it. Nothing. What the hell? Yeah, that's not happening, but you got a better lure. I don't know how you're gonna land it. We don't have a net or anything. Wear them out. Yeah. I got him. Alright guys, day 2, Cripple River. A little more overcast today, but not too bad. So, we actually had to start some prospecting today. Yesterday was all fishing and just kind of getting used to everything. So, today we're going to do some beach mining, and then probably tomorrow head out to Ketchmark. So, yep, beautiful. It's been about this bright since 10 o'clock yesterday night, so sun does not go down here. Makes for a good night's sleep. Alright. Well, yesterday I guess they had their one day of summer, because today it is pouring rain again. So good news is I get to use the rain gear that I bought for this trip. The bad news is I get to use the rain gear that I brought for this trip. So, oh well, it's not like we were prospecting outdoors today or anything, so that's pretty good. Yeah, this is looking from the saloon down Main Street here. Bear and Sea. There's the chow hall. Got Brian running the beach box here on the golden beaches of Nome. A little bit of a storm out there. There's the Bering Sea. During the winter, this is under like 3 feet of ice. Crazy. Rain this morning, but kind of nice now. These boxes here run with a very little pitch to them. Spreads the water out so it runs nice and low and spreads everything out. We're gonna run 35 buckets. We're done about 20 or so see how we do. Alright guys, today we had to go into Nome, get some stuff taken care of. This guy said his truck drove itself into the water. Yeah, I'm sure alcohol didn't have anything to do with that. There's the Christine Rose. Here's a later picture of the Christine Rose out on the water for you guys that watch Bering Sea Gold. Man, a lot of these backhoe dredges, some of these things are crawlers and they park them out on the beach and they just crawl them out on the onto the Bering Sea. A lot of shacks on the water. It's kind of, I hear they're getting rid of all those on the beach there. Some really nice houses too. Yeah, after watching this guy, and I make myself think, why am I using a shovel? I want to be using one of those pieces of equipment because it looks a lot easier and a lot funner. I bet I'm finding a lot more gold too. Here we are from our cabin here at Ketchmark. Give you a grand tour. Dining, kitchen, living room area. Stove. Bedroom. So the weather just got really nasty out here. I don't know if you can tell, those clouds are rolling in. It's been hot as heck all day, but we ran about 20 buckets once we got here. Found some really good color. You'll see in the next clip here, and yeah, hopefully the the ride in was worth it. I wish I could have taken some video of that ride in, but I needed both hands and both feet. Got the quad stuck. You probably saw some video of that, or some photos of that. About a 2.5 hour trek to go 12 miles. So, yeah. But we're here. Gonna be here for all day tomorrow, and then Wednesday we'll head back and having a crab dinner. So, roughing it. Alrighty. Brian feeding the high banker. One of our last runs of the Ketchmark for today. Pretty good little setup we got here. Have to pump the water from way down there though. Can't be feeding the water right back into the river, so They're kind of channeling out into the tundra here. So, see what we get. Alright guys, this is what we're digging here. Embankment here. We're down into the shale rock. It's hard digging, but there's some good pieces in there. We're gonna run another 50 buckets and then probably call it a day, and then head back to camp tomorrow. So, yep, a lot easier on the beach than it is here out here at Ketchmark, but as you can see, beautiful. Alright guys, our last night here at Ketchmark. You can't tell it by the video and the sun being way high up there, but it is almost 9:30 at night right now. So luckily all the windows come with real black curtains, really trash bags, so we can get some sleep. But yep, doesn't seem it, but it is really late at night, or getting late at night. I keep looking out there, hope that I see a bear, but I haven't seen one yet. I saw one the other day out here, but no luck for me. So, alrighty. This was going to be my dinner until I took a bite and realized it expired 2 years ago. Here's the gold we found in Ketchmark. I was hoping for a little bit more, but not bad. Nice picture here. Kind of a panoramic shot. Really like that shot. It's pretty cool. Right. Not much to report on day 5. We just drove back to Ketchmark, did a little beach mining. Mostly came back because sick of eating expired food. They were serving crab. Here's some of the gold we found after a couple of hours that we got into the prospect. Alright guys, I don't know what day it is. It's Thursday. So a couple more days. We're going out to Arctic Creek here. It's about 9 o'clock. Mr. Bob's going to be our guide out there. We're going to take the truck instead of the four-wheeler this time. So it's more adventure, so see what goes on. Alright, here we are at the Arctic Creek high banking site. About 5 of us here, plus there's Bob over there leading the expedition. We're going to do some metal detecting. They cleared out a good little path here. See if we can't find a nugget or 3. And yeah, running some high bankers, so see how it goes. Really nice out here. Cool. Alright guys, just finishing up here at Arctic Creek, and I'd show you the gold, but this camera doesn't have a close enough zoom to see the pieces that we found, so we'll just skip that exciting part and move on to the next. Gonna go work the beach later today, so hopefully make up for this spot. Alright. Alright guys, here it is, Friday, second to last day. It rained all night last night. It's cold. Really the first time it's been dark here. So it's about 6:30 or so. Plan is to work the beach all day today, going to Nome. Yeah, see how the weather plays out though. Gotta love it. Alrighty. Okay, I think we found the bottom of the ancient waterfall here on the beaches of Nome. And there's the bottom, a giant rock. So by my calculations, there's about $7 million worth of gold under that rock. So we're gonna have to get like a backhoe or something to move that thing out. So.
I got it right here.
Yeah, Brian says he's got it right there. So yeah, we'll see.
Way up, to Alaska, we're going north, the rush is on. North to Alaska, we're going north, the rush is on. Big sound of Seattle in the year of 92. With George Christ Carter and brother Billy too. Across the Yukon River, as long as ago. Low Valley, White Mountain, just little southeast of Nome. And cross the majestic mountains to the valley far below. He talked to his team of huskies as he rushed on through the snow. With the northern lights running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Just down the cold was a mighty man in the year of 91. Where the river is wide, without its fighting. North to Alaska, no, the rush is on. We up north to Alaska.
Alright guys, Kevin here. Last full morning here. Yeah, mosquitoes everywhere, by the way. They're awful. Last full day, we got some beach boxes going to go. The rest of the day, we're in some big rocks. So hopefully the guy that was next to us, he was in the same rocks and pulled out some nice pieces out of there. So that's what we're going to hit the rest of the day, and then go home tomorrow. And we'll have a recap and everything. So, yep, one last day here. All right. See if Brian can move this boulder. Nope, broke the rope. Fail number one. Just for the record, he's not trying to pull it up that big embankment. He's just trying to move it and get the suction done and run done, and he's failing miserably. It's kind of a bad rope, a heavy rock, and a bad angle. So, yeah, it just wasn't happening. He's almost as persistent as I am. Let's put it that way. Well, there's an Arctic storm coming in. You can kind of see it. Nice blue skies over there. And hell over there. So it seemed like it was gonna be a hot day today. It was already early on. It was into the, I would say, low 70s, high 60s probably, but sun was out, it was hot. Now, an hour later, bearing down. But my last day here, so we're gonna stick with it. It's gonna get really wet. Alrighty. Well, we had to give up our dream of the ancient waterfall, much like Dakota Fred there in Gold Rush. Our hole flooded out when we hit an ancient spring known as high tide, and flooded out the hole. Can't even see that rock anymore. We weren't going to get that rock out anyways, not without a bulldozer. That thing was huge. It weighed more than our four-wheeler. So, but we found a spot with good gold, so we're running that. We have to run it from down the beach to here on the four-wheeler, 6 buckets at a time, but it's worth it because the gold's good, so keep you updated. Alright guys, well the day's come. Sunday, time to go home. We're at the Nome, Alaska airport, and give a quick recap. We had a great weather, found a little bit of gold you'll see in the next few clips, and yeah, anyone wanting to come up here, I would suggest lots of bug spray, and they say you want to come for 2 weeks. You know, we came for a week, and I think week's a good good time, especially if you like internet and cell service and stuff like that. You don't get a lot of it up there. Staff was outstanding, very helpful. Gold was pretty good, but the overall experience was exactly what you'd think it was, or it was going to be. And I can't wait to do it again. I will be back. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.